Hello Internet, welcome back to Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. I've paused the game because in this very moment, we might be attacked by our second maze man. Our eyes started glitching the second we hit our bug report. But in the meantime, while we wait for maybe the inevitable, we said in the last one we're trying to open this shortcut door, and there's a hell of a thing there. So I'm gonna just Google Translate this on my side and see if there's something that I can see if I can figure out what it is. All right, so keys. Now this might be absolute garbage, but we'll only have to see, I guess. So I'm doing the first. Rallis or Avit? T-Boli? Man sore. Yeah, it doesn't look like that's actually doing much. Maybe Swedish? No. I would really hesitate to say that there's not any way to figure this out within the game. So how would you look at this and get numbers at all? Oh, I think I see it. That's what, because it's goofy, but I see it. It's the number of dots on each of the words. So the first word of the first thing for 1847 has one dot. It's the I. The second one has 8 dots. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. Next one, 4 dots. Next one, 7. And then it goes for the whole thing. So the underlying sequence is 1, 2, 3, 4. 41. 41. Unless the periods count, but I doubt it. So it's probably 41. Let's see if that works. Yeah, maybe 44. Let's just check that. Okay, so we included the ellipsis. That's fine. I will count that as fair. All right, new territory. Oh! It chose an inopportune time, Maze Man. But we should let him get us. So here we go. Come on, Maze Man. Well, you were appearing here, so just come and grab me. Thank you, Maze Man. Befragensram 2. He's got the gun. We have a few details that we cannot seem to get right. Please try to remember. Remember. Ooh. All right, so we got another memory. Okay, so we have left hand on dog. I'm not writing anything down for the sake of it. Left hand on black dog. Right hand with wine. 2 forks, 2 knives. 2 forks, 1 knife. So we have 3 knives total, 4 forks. There's a 5 candles, not chandelier, candelabra. A red rose, 2 glasses of wine, and then 2 other glasses. Lorelei has a 3 up. On the floor, tough to tell, just some like geometric tetromino type shapes. We have 4 forks, 3 knives. She's covering her face. It looks like us. Red wine, red rose. Oh, the dog is sticking its tongue out to the left. Anything else about the space that this could be important? Shoes. Oh, There's a knife on the ground. There's a knife on the ground. Anything else that's sneaky? So yeah, there's two knives and 2 forks per person. All right. Do you remember? I think I got it. Very well. What was under the woman's chair? Oh, I'm very glad I did that. A knife. That matches our information, Fraulein. Is that the only one? I couldn't remember if the other one we only answered one question. I guess so. That's dangerous to know that that's the information they're looking for. They distract you with everything else. It's really cool. Interior hotel, dining hall night. The woman studies her host in the flickering candlelight. Piano music plays from the turntable. The woman takes a deep breath. Now, the maze I'm designing. I have very little information. The maze is, in a sense, metaphorical. In what way? I think that this is not something that you should be put into words. You must find it yourself, within the maze. The woman makes a frustrated face. But what is it for? The maze is for getting lost. I could use some technical specifications. The OCU3 is, Signora, we must remember the unfortunate hen who won the farmer's race. Tonight, we eat and drink. They raise their glasses and drink. The woman glances at her host. You said that we were alone, but I saw... Yes! Rudy! The man snaps his finger. Rudy, a black Labrador, comes running into the room and trots over to the table. The man ruffles Rudy's fur. What I like best about Labradors is their complete disregard for financial institutions. No, I saw a man, a magician. The man stops petting Rudy. Signora, that is great news. We cannot rely on technology alone. Now we have magic. Tell me more, please. He made this gesture. Oh. The woman covers her eyes with her right hand and raises her left hand, holding up 3 fingers. The man watches her seriously. Signora, listen carefully. It is a greeting and a warning. I had a similar encounter years ago at the depths of Cineterzo Studios. Art can be very dangerous at times. The man stares out into space. Then he snaps back and smiles. But you need not worry about the magician or his brothers. Act as if he was never here. Yet, the man runs over to the turntable and puts on a cha-cha. He turns to the woman and bows. May I? Huh. So, it seems like... Cool. Goodbye, Maze Man. It seems like Nero is his own entity, and then Lorenzo and all of the cult and brotherhood are their own entity. Which makes sense. Is that $1 there? Yeah, it is. Okay. Glad I didn't miss that. Okay, these, I think, are both shortcuts that are locked from the other side. So this is a shortcut that will lead other places, but isn't yet. Right? We can't get to... How do I get... Oh, there's a door behind the bookshelves, which we haven't figured out yet. And then this shortcut could be helpful, but that's the LV one. That's the LV puzzle, which we should probably figure out sooner rather than later. Good stuff. I feel pretty confident about starting to clear out these puzzles now. This is great. Let's... What did I just want to do? I was just looking at something and I wanted to do. Hold on. I don't know. All right. Well, let's go. All right, so I want to go back down to the magician's caravan because I want to unlock that door because I think we're going to start now unlocking even more of the hotel with that diamond key. Hey, Rudy. I just love how this game, every single time, I feel like there's something really important that we do. It's so often that sometimes puzzle games that you spend a session where you're like, I don't know what I did this time, but I feel like it's almost impossible to go through a session of this game without doing something interesting. Okay. One thing I did want to check is, are they holding up different fingers? That's 3. We'll go closer to the stage just as a... Just a test. 3, 3. Okay, so they're not holding up different fingers. I thought maybe there would be some form of code. Did you bring any magical cards? Of course I did. I brought you this one. The card of wealth. There it is. Oh. I love that the background is red, though. I love how it changes the dimension of where we are, and like all the the pixelated chandeliers is so weird. It's very like it's actually pretty Psychonauts, like that. That reminds me of some of the stuff that they would do in Psychonauts, specifically 2, but in general, like Psychonauts does a lot of really fun stuff like that. Great game if you have not played Psychonauts, and I like 2 a lot more than I like 1. I think 1 gets ultra frustrating at times, but 2 is a masterpiece in 3D platforming. All right, here we go. So we got to take the elevator again. Up to 2. And this might help us start unlocking the second floor in the sense that we'll be able to actually like operate on the second floor, which is nice. It's locked. Well, we have the answer to that question. Here we go. Nice. Wooden figurine? $1847. How about this one? Lorelei, 2014. Oh, you know, I didn't even anticipate... I don't know why that made me think of this, but there's a world where, like, all of the characters are living in different time periods simultaneously. Right? Like, so Lorelei is in 2014 constantly, but Renat is in 1847. Like, that's possible, right? 3-digit number. Oh, wait. I did notice this and I didn't call it out. 2014. And this had a line next to it. Yeah, 2014 minus 1847. Which I refuse to do in my head. Minus 1847. 167. Come on. Ah. Oh. Okay, now the only thing I can think of is that maybe it's the other way around. Okay, cool. Damn you, locks. Actually, that makes more sense. We read left to right anyway. That was kind of a stupid thing. Oh, hey, look at that. $1. Ooh, there's just a giant lever. What the hell does the giant lever do? Aha! We have a ladder, but I don't know if we can actually go in there yet. Right? I don't know if we have that ability. Maybe we do now? Interesting. Well, we'll check that out for sure, obviously. Okay, we have this shortcut, which is 4. Which number is the symbol to the right? Okay, yeah, I see it. So this is 2 numbers equally represented within 4 bars each. So if you can, I think I might pull this one out to paint just so that way I can explain my thought process and I can actually draw it out. So I'm going to screenshot it and we're going to move on to Microsoft Paint. So we'll see you over there. All right, we're back. We're here with Microsoft Paint. And now I want to explain to you what my theory is. So here is each of these 4 by 4 laned things is a number, right? So this first one it gives us is 51. So that's because it's doing this. And then the 1 is actually hidden beneath that. So the 51 is really this. So this is 80, and that's because the number is hidden beneath all of this. So now this one, there's nothing that would go, because there's no other line that's going across this, we're just talking about what numbers could it possibly be. I'm assuming that this is 74. So that way it looks like this. Other numbers it could be, can't be 5, it can't be 1, none of these will be 1. Can't be 2, because then there would be another horizontal stripe across either of these. 3, same thing. 4 is here. 4 would be lower if it was going to be this one. 5 would have another horizontal stripe here or here respectively. 6 would have 2 down here, same thing. 7 is this one. This can't be 7, it'd be too low. 8, we see 8 already. 9 would have another horizontal stripe. 0, we see what that looks like already. So I'm going to guess that this is 74. Let's bring it back into the game. Here we go. 74 is the number, is our magic number on this one. Excellent. We're bodying these shortcuts right now. Oh, great. Okay, yeah, we're back in this hallway. I love it. Okay, we are below... Oh, this is interesting. I didn't even notice that this was even a thing. We are below the other one. Is this functional at all? Like, what is the purpose of this? It's just a balcony. Okay. Yeah, I mean, why not? Cool, so we're opening up the space a little bit. I love that. Maybe not as transformative as I maybe thought, but that's okay. What I do want to do is look at our statistics, because I want to recount all of the money that we have and the shortcuts. We have almost half the shortcuts done, which is excellent. Quiz Club questions, we have 8 of 26, which is dope. We've gotten almost a third of that also. So 45 plus 10 is 55, plus 3 is 58, plus 10 is 68, plus 8 is 76, plus 2, I forgot where it was, 78, plus 10 is 88, plus 12 is 100. So it is exactly 100. It's good to know. Quiz Club questions. So that said, knowing what we could spend money on, where is it? Where is the... There it is. So we got these first 3 games, right? I'm assuming... So what we had assumed was there are 3 games here, and then the Year Walk one, which adds to 60, which would then lead to the little gotcha game stuff, filling out the rest of them. Basically, I'm just trying to avoid... I don't know how much money... Does it say that we can't... that we're going to overspend? Let's check the instruction booklet again, actually. Throughout the game, you will find American dollars. The different rewards you can purchase with them are not required to complete the game. Okay. Different rewards you could purchase with them are not required to complete the game. Spend your American dollars wisely. Their amount is finite, and new things to purchase might be discovered as you progress. In and around the hotel, you will discover bolted shortcuts. Listen carefully if a person wearing an owl mask... Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, it's the girl. If a revolver is raised, it means the game could be over if you did not answer correctly. You might not always have the required knowledge to solve a puzzle. Yeah. Good tips, actually. Really good tips. I don't remember the one about the owl mask, but that's interesting. Yeah. Okay. We're in a weird spot where we have a lot of stuff we could do, as always. We could check out the bug report, actually. That's something we can definitely do. But I want to check out this ladder first and see if that helped us. No, yeah, because we can't get in there yet. We have a basement exit. So where is that coming from? It's probably this. Right? It's probably this. That goes down, and because the shortcut side is this side. So if that's the case, how do we get down? Because this is the courtyard here with the ladder. Comes up, and it goes to floor 2. And then I have this door. What is that door? Is that the door with, like, the dead girl thing? And if that's the case, I think I might know the answer. Or at least I might have a better idea. Back up we go. So, if I come here, yeah, it's this door. Ooh. So now I'm thinking, I thought that it was like a doll of some sort, but I think that's just a dead girl, which means that it's probably having to do with the body. And I don't know what to put here, though. MVP. MVP. Yeah, I don't know what I could possibly input. Maybe I have to take a second look at the body. Oh, I don't know. That's a weird one. Admittedly a weird one. I don't know what to necessarily do, especially when there are characters that aren't all letters on that too. I wonder if I should also submit the next script page to Renzo so that way so we can keep queuing the maze guys, right? And I wanted to walk back here because this puzzle is the death of me. 1846. So I'm not able to push and hold the buttons. Once I turn it on, it stays on. How are you possibly supposed to represent 1846 like this? All of these other puzzles, all of the other safe puzzles were, in my opinion, very easy. Like, they made them as simple as they possibly could have been. So how does this translate, and why am I not getting it? What am I not understanding about 1846 here? There's only one submission, which means it's not like I can do 1, then submit, then an 8, and then submit. So there must be some way to represent it. And I thought maybe it's like hold the button. But you really can't do that. It's got to be like pressing the buttons in an order. No. 1846. I mean, it's not 1, 2, 3, 4. So what? Does the fact that they're squares have anything to do with it? Why does it delay the pressing of the button too? truly don't. I actually don't know why I don't understand too, which is why it is even worse. Forgive my dark words, but today my heart aches for the pain of living. Yada yada. No, it doesn't give me anything but 1846. And there's no what. 1846 is not strobogrammatic. Why? What? Like, I don't want to do any logical leaps like, oh, I have to add 18, like 18 and 47 together, or I have to reduce it to its, I forget what they call that in math, when you add the numbers together until it becomes like a single digit number, essentially. But that, you know, like, how are you supposed to represent that? Okay, the only thing I can think of is the fact that they're squares means that what number can be squared? 1846. Those are the only two that can be squared. No. That seems like a little bit too high concept math for that. Maybe just 4? Nope. It feels like you should be able to, like, all the buttons should be pressed, right? Like that they should all be lit up. 8, 6, 4, 1. No. And it's definitely not presses. I know I've tried this many times now. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know, guys. That one is the weirdest one to me. I don't know why I cannot, like, even some of the other puzzles that I haven't maybe completed yet, I at least have a general understanding of how they're maybe supposed to be solved. That one I have no clue. I have absolutely zero clue. Find video cassettes is interesting. We haven't really found any of those yet. Yeah, we have the astronomical clock too. That astronomical clock had the Roman numerals too, right? So, assumedly, maybe that's just one of our normal years, right? Let's go here. Let's check that out. 4 layers. And they're pointing at different star signs. Yeah, it's almost like the Roman numerals don't matter, and it's just like, what star sign are they pointing to? Interesting also. How about our... I'm just going to try some stuff here now, because I just want to get a little experimental. There's also our Phases of the Moon book lock thing. This puzzle is something here too, right? The whole 1800s thing. Did I try 2nd, 6th, 8th, 9th, 10th? Where is the lunar? Oh, wait. Lunar phases of 1847. I don't know why I didn't notice that, but of 1847 means that I have to find things that are from 1847. Are those from 1847? They are. They are. That feels too significant to not do. 1847, 1848. So 6, 8, 9, 10. And then December. Six, 8, 9. Six, 8 would be 2 on the waxing crescent. Or gibbous, right? That would be the gibbous, right? Because it's more of the moon is showing. So 2 of that. Half 10. 6, 8, 9, 10 was the situation. And then 13, but for the month before. So no. I think I have to find another set of dates that need to be input into which I don't really know, because these are so obviously a date. Like they're being very upfront with the fact that those are from 1847, and there's 5 of them, which is so specific. Why does it feel like that's wrong? Because this letter is killing us on both sides. This letter is killing us for the safe puzzle and because it's not 1847. If it was 1847, I feel like we'd be fine. January 2nd. Because there's also this letter that's January 2nd, but it's not 1847. But I mean, I'm willing to just run it. So it would be... This doesn't feel like the correct solution, but... Yeah, of course not. Let's take out the 1847 book, actually. We haven't... Is there something maybe that in the book that we need to see? If it's here? So it's going to be on the other side, which means I need to take the elevator. Oh. Let's go up. Elevator is this way. Up to 2. Through the bookshelf. Cool. Now... Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. That's all the whole puzzle was, is just 1847. Just pull out that book. I mean, I'll take it. Alright, now we gotta go all the way back down. Here we go. I wish I could just jump off that balcony. Makes things so much easier. Alright, up and around. There you go. Move those hips, Lorelei. We got some puzzles to solve. And here we are. Aha, we got another one. So where are we on the floor. Okay. It's something. Let's see. Is there anything else in the room? Is there anything else in the room with you? So it's another horse with an indent, of which I don't really know what we're supposed to put into it. I don't think we have anything or any clue as to what those things would be. Did I just flicker? I thought my glasses were flickering for a second. Okay, so this is 17. And this will probably be where we end off. We end off with another shortcut. All right, let's see. Which number should go in the bottom shape? Okay, so this is definitely a little bit more complicated. I think it's definitely something to do with, obviously the what would you call them? I mean, some of them are letters and numbers, but like the line thing on the second one, that's a little weirder. There's dots and then there's points. What has 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. I want to believe that it's some sort of rotational thing, and it has to do with the shape that it's in. Let's see. So if I did the number on the second shape, the ticket looking one, looks like it's an 8. So, but what could that be cluing in terms of 8? There's the shape that it's in is only a 6-sided shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if it's thinking maybe but then how would I clue? Basically, what I'm trying to figure out is how does the shape in the bottom, how am I supposed to gather from that without letter symbols what goes in there? Right? Because I don't have letter type symbols in the bottom shape. So, assumedly, from the bottom shape, I'm going to be able to figure out a 2-digit number. So what are the letter symbols in the top 2 shapes helping me do to get a number for said shape? What I'm thinking is it's the top and the bottom of each of the shape is cut off and put on top of each other. So if it's the left one, that doesn't really work though, actually, because then it would look like an F or an E. But then the other one would be a 0. So the EH would be an E again, but it would look like a 0 then. And then 8 would be the same. And then the second number would be a 7, which is kind of helpful. But I don't know how that relates to the shape that they're in. Technically, like feel like to make sense at all, it would need to relate to the sides of the shape and or the dots, and I don't see a 6 or a 2. But I feel like that's too easy. Then if I could just do that, I might have to give up on that one for now. Where is this? Oh, it's just a shortcut back to that room. So I'm okay with letting that one fly. Not to end this one on a anticlimactic note, but I think that that's where we're going to leave this. Thank you for watching this episode. Please give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more episodes. There's a playlist with all of these puzzles and all this whole game back to back if you want to just catch that in a binge and just get through this playthrough of the game major fast. Have it on in the background while cooking and doing chores or just on your daily commute and grind. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.